Hi everyone and welcome to Rosh's Craft Corner. I wanted to share with you a reconstruction, a construction video, and I wanted to put together this particular die set. So I was going to make the Happy Mail die set, which is the post box. And yeah, so I wanted to share with you while I make mine what they look like. So I hope you enjoy, I hope it gives you inspiration, and I hope you find the actual tutorial useful for yourselves. This is the first time I'm putting it together as well, so it'll be an experience for us both. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the actual die set, and it comes with 35 dies. And what I've done is I've already cut out the pieces, but I'll go through what I've done. So I've cut out 2 of these panel sets, and I've cut out 3 of these panel sets. And then I've cut out these sections of, so all of these sections here. I'm just going to try and put a basic one together just to show you how it goes together. If you enjoy what I've made, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, or if you want to know anything extra about how this is put together. So yeah, hope you enjoy. So first, what I want to do is, these are the 2 panels, and what I want to do is, before I start decorating it, there is a particular die that I need to use, which is this one here. And what this one will do is, once I've glued the panels on to the second one, it will just give it the slot that you need to be able to put your card or your gift or your envelope, whatever it is that you're putting in the slot. I'm going to use one of the dies in the actual set, and this is like a scalloped edge rectangle die. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to mat and layer using the smaller die that comes in the set. So I've already cut my pieces out, and I'll put it together. So first, what I'm going to do is, I'll leave that piece to one side because that's one that we need to come back to. So I thought I'd use just simple card to begin with. I am using 300 GSM cardstock, and these are about 240 GSM, so it will become quite a thick post box, which is what I'm wanting. So I'm just going to glue these down. So that's my first one done. Just want to use this as a guide to then start using the second set, and this is where you might want to just check to make sure everything lines up before you stick it down. So if I bring all the pieces in that I've already cut out, so altogether there should be 6 pieces. So that's how it will go together, and then that's where I will then come in and cut this section out. So you just need to make sure everything lines up before you actually glue it down. So maybe use this as a template when you go to glue everything down, because this will be obviously your front section. But I just want to make sure, as you can see, this is where the slot needs to, oh sorry, that's where the slot needs to go. So you just need to make sure you cut it straight. Otherwise, I know people have accidentally cut it the other way and your cards will just sort of fall out if you cut it the other way round. So yeah, that's the bit that you need to cut. So I'm just going to glue the panels together. Right, I'm just going to quickly pause for a second and I'm just going to quickly go and cut this section and I'll be back. So guys, I've just cut out the slot using this particular die. So all I did was literally just put it on top and just cut it. I've cut it a little bit short, but that's okay. You won't really see that bit very much. So now I'm just going to go along and just burnish all the actual folds here. And then I'm going to do the same with this panel here. You don't have to use 300 GSM card, it's okay to use lighter cardstock. I just prefer to use, it just gives me a more sturdier box if I do it like this. So then all we are going to go ahead and do is glue the sections together. And just make sure you level it up. If you need to use the bone folder, do, because it might help actually straighten it out a little bit. Just make sure you don't go over the score line, because that's when, oh, that's enough. Because I'm using very thick card, it's just a little bit more temperamental. Oh, let's just take it off and start again. I love this glue because it is literally, I mean, that's done now, that's stuck. So I'm not going to actually put this side together just yet. I'm going to do the base and do the top first, and then, well, not the top, but I'm going to do the base first. and then leave one of the sections and then go to glue this section on, because I find it's easier that way. So if I bring in the next lot of pieces, so again what I've done is I've cut out a top and a bottom, but I've also cut the same piece out twice again with the cream cardstock. And I've cut out two of these, one to go on the top and one for the bottom, and this is the part I'm going to glue underneath to keep it sturdy, and then glue this section onto the lid and the base. And when I say the lid and the base, this will be my base and that will be the top, which will go underneath like this, and the same on the top. So if let's put one together so you can see what I mean. So with this one, you're going to make sure that this particular part is a nice tight fit, so that this then becomes the base of your actual post box, and then you'll have your lid to go on top. So that will be the first one, and then we're going to repeat that again, so we make two in total. So I'm just going to glue these little tabs on. What I'll do is I'll put these bits all together and then I'll be back. So I have now managed to get so I've done the base. This is what I mean when I say putting them together. So I've actually literally just glued all these pieces together. So as you can see, these ones, if I bring it in close enough, you'll see. Oh, I've got glue all over my fingers. As you can see, the joins are tight fit. So what I've done is, as you can see, it's tight fit. So with this particular one, you just sort of just leave a tiny gap each way round to allow for the lid to actually go on to the base. So that's how it perfectly fits together. And what I'll do is I'll show you how to do the top lid quickly, so that we can share how it is put together. Just fold in all the score lines. But as I said, it's just literally a case of when you go to glue it on. Oh, I didn't fold this one in, did I? Here we go. Right, when you go to fold it in, just leave a slight gap. Just a slight one, not too much, just one all along, and then just press it down. But do head over to the actual website and check it out. I don't work for Tonic. I'm not affiliated in any way. I don't get any I don't get paid to review any of their items or making any of their products. I do it, and I'm sure it's the same as everyone else, which is I have a liking. I love Tonic dyes. I think it's a really good company where there's been several times when I've ordered things from them, and when things haven't been right, they've easily dealt with it, replaced it. I know recently their customer, due to the pandemic and a bit of a warehouse change over, I think they had some technical issues because deliveries weren't coming out for a little while. Some of my deliveries did actually take, some took 2 weeks. So yeah, so let's glue just that last tab on. There you go. And just press it down. And it's ever so slight that you don't notice very much. So as you can see, it's just only a slight tiny bit all the way round. And then what happens is when you go to put it together, it's a perfect fit. So we've got two which are exactly the same, with a base and a lid. So we've got two. And then we are going to try and glue the base down. And there is one that I've cut a little bit short because I wanted to use it for my lid, and I think it's that one. Right, so all I'm going to do here is just fold down on the score lines. There we are. And then once that's done, I'm going to just assemble it together. So I'm going to start, I think, in the middle here, and then work my way all the way around. So I'm just going to try and put this together, and I'll be back. Hey guys, so I'm back. So I just wanted to show you, this is what I've done with the base. I've just literally just used the glue, stuck it down. And as I said, this adhesive sticks really well. I have no complaints whatsoever, and it worked beautifully without having to use any red liner tape. So all done. And then what we'll do is, now with this particular piece, what I want to do is just cut off a couple of sections. I'm just going to use a pair of scissors just to cut off. I'll show you what parts I cut off. Bear with me. No. Just put that there. So I'm just going to cut off. I'm going to use the top and the bottom here, and then I'm going to cut these sections off. So. And then I've got my hexagon looking like this, and all I'm going to do is just fold the score line just there and just burnish it. And then I'm going to do the same with this section and then just burnish it. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is, with this particular section, I'm just going to, instead of actually gluing it all in, I'm just going to glue it on one side, just on one side. Just like so. All will make sense very soon. It's basically so that when you go to close it, you've got a bit of a lip to be able to close it with. That's all. So I just wanted to keep that section there, like so. And then all I'm going to do is glue this section onto here, and then I'm going to glue this top lid onto there, like so. So let's put it together. Let's do the base. Let's do the base first, shall we? Just make sure you leave a nice even space around the box. And then just press it down. And then with this section, all I'm going to do is exactly the same. I'm just going to glue just wipe away some of this glue here. And all I'm going to do is just stick this part down, and again it's just making sure, it might be easier if I take it out actually. And then literally all I'm doing is picking the nicer side and just gluing it down. Actually, it might be easier to do it that way. Like so. And there is your completed post box. Oh, says she. Oh, no, that's the lid, so that's fine. Right. That's all glued down, and then you can either put, if you want to, you can put sweets in there. You can, or you can put a little gift in there if you want. Let's try and tuck this bit in. There you go. And then you've got one on the bottom as well, like so, which you can also put a little secret gift in if you wanted to. So that is the actual post box. And then, so we can have a bit of mail, I've just cut out this rectangle piece. This is a scalloped rectangle, and I've literally just cut a piece out with that. And I've then just used the shadowing die. Just literally cut out some pieces like so. So I'll just glue that down. And I've done the same. So I've cut out two pieces, just so that, oh, it's getting clogged up. Right. And then I'm just going to put that on like so. And there is my completed, I know it's a basic one, but there is my completed post box. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I will do my utmost best to try and help with anything. It's such an easy box to put together and construct, and I had so much fun making it and putting it together. Thank you so much for watching, If you liked what I've made, give me a thumbs up, which is always appreciated. You can also subscribe to my channel, and if you want to receive notifications about future videos, just press that bell button, and that will hopefully bring up any future videos that I post. Thank you all again, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.